The fight to find out what happened to missing evidence from the Asheville Police Department heads to court today. News 13's Victoria Dunkel is live in Asheville. And Victoria, this is the lawsuit to have the audit results go public, right?
Exactly, Holly. We've been working to try to get a look at what the audit result was. It all started when the evidence disappeared more than a year ago. We're talking about money, drugs, and guns that disappeared from the Asheville Police Department's evidence room. That's what started the city's request for an audit. That audit was wrapped up in January, and then the company that did the audit delivered 15 volumes of basically 3-ring binders that were 1 to 3 inches thick with information to DA Ron Moore. Now, just last week, the affidavits regarding this hearing that's going to take place today came out. Several news outlets, including News 13 and Carolina Public Newsroom, said that they were looking for this information to go public because it was a matter of public record. Now, in statements just last week, a representative from the company that did the audit said that it was following the contractual agreement that the city would get a copy of the inventory report only after the DA went through those 15 volumes of information in the report. DA Ron Moore says that, he hasn't had a chance to go through all of it yet, and at this point he has determined that none of it should be released even to the city council until he is clearly through all of it and is able to determine if it will or will not jeopardize current legal cases that are going on. Our complaint through this group of media outlets that are suing, a civil complaint, is saying that the city and the DA are violating the state's open record laws. That is the complaint that is going to go before Buncombe County Superior Court today for a hearing that starts at 10 a.m. Stay with News 13. We'll let you know what happens. Reporting live in Asheville, Victoria Dunkel, News 13.
The fight to take the results of the Asheville Police Evidence Room audit public heads to court today. News 13's Victoria Dunkel is live this morning in Asheville. And Victoria, where does this case stand?
What's going to happen at 10 o'clock this morning? There will be a hearing in Buncombe County Superior Court. This is over the civil complaint that News 13, Carolina Public Press, and several other media outlets have filed against the city and DA Ron Moore, and it's all over the results of the audit of the evidence room. This all started when the evidence that included money, drugs, and weapons disappeared or was discovered to be missing from the evidence room. And then in January, the city had ordered an audit to begin and used taxpayer dollars to pay for it. That is where the argument comes out. We, as media resources, have requested that the audit be made public. The results go into a situation where we could share it with you, the viewers. And we've been told by Ron Moore that it's not going to happen at this point. Let me read a couple of statements real quickly. Last week, affidavits came out regarding this case, things that will come out in this hearing today, too. The folks who did the audit said that they interpret their contract with the city, that the city can receive a copy of the report only after the DA has gone through everything. And by the way, we're talking 15 3-ring binders full of information regarding this report. Now, DA Ron Moore has said that he is not releasing any of it, not even a single part of it, until he gets through everything, because there's concern that it could jeopardize current cases and put the city in a position as far as prosecuting cases to be jeopardized. We are working again to get this information made public. The argument that the media outlets are making is that this was paid with taxpayer dollars so that they have a right to receive what they paid for. Reporting live in Asheville, Victoria Dunkel, News 13.